Now, guys, I asked y'all about this. When you see a school bus, should you feel alarmed? Now, this is a high school, right? So, I thought usually school buses they drive home middle school or elementary. I didn't never hear that it was high school. So I've been seeing a lot of those, and they'll be like, say on my block is around this corner. It's like three or so on here. So I don't know. Some way somehow we be linked, like we spiritually be linked. Like say you don't see somebody's video, but you just come across it, so we just gonna send it. But can y'all tell me what that mean when you seeing just a bunch of school buses? Because I took it as the same thing as surveillance. If you seeing ambulance parked somewhere, like I'm gonna show you an example that I've seen, that I was like, this makes no sense. So it's a hospital that is near this area, but it's not on this block. Like this, it don't make sense for them to be here. So this platform thing right here, y'all see this? There's times I've seen them, or across the street, the other thing. There's times I see them just like parked chilling. I'm like, are they doing that so they could be on alert when there is an emergency? Maybe y'all can tell me what it means when you see an ambulance just parked randomly. What does that mean? Or seeing school buses. It makes me think about back in the days when they was like undercover and they gotta use, or even a U-Haul. But I be seeing a lot of school buses, and it be this time of night. Right now it's 10:30 something p.m. at night. So ain't no damn schools open, and I know ain't nobody getting driven home. So why are they there? I wonder. Today was very cute. I be trying to say I ain't gonna record. All I'm gonna say is that I had an event. I knew I was making myself a little late, but is it weird that we be knowing? I also knew that it was gonna be some shenanigans. So when I get to the train, it took it like at least 40 minutes or 30 minutes to come. And then they had they had one that was parked in the middle. So I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on, because I told you I've been getting a lot of parked cars. That's very creepy. But anyways, yeah, the car you saw me looking at, it has tinted windows and there's someone sitting in it. Like I said, people are entitled to do what they want to do with their lives. I just been seeing a lot of people in parked cars. So I wonder what the hell that means as well. But like I was saying, the shenanigans, I've been getting a lot of shenanigans. The other day, I was like, there's no way that they would do that. That's why I was telling you that I don't think it just be for us. Or maybe it is, because who knows with these people. But I think it's more than one person, and they just so happen just got caught in the same situation, if you get my drift. Because I said to myself, I was at the park, I said, I got to use the bathroom. So I think, like I told you, once you go to an area more than once, they're going to put that as an option. Honestly, one time I feel they'll put it like, okay, so we see that she like dumplings, so let's mark every damn Chinese store in that block. But whatever. The vibes that I got is that you obviously could see I was rushing, and I did say multiple times that I got to go to the bathroom. So when I get to the Walgreens the Whole Foods, for some reason now there's two people that's having cardiac arrest. Is it weird that I feel like the person that was in cardiac looked like obviously they wasn't a dummy, but you know how they say for the news they have the crisis actors? So when you look at the news, really pay attention to that. People, they could draw a chart. You know the chalk body when somebody died, and somebody could lay there. If they have it for movies, I'm pretty sure they could have it for the news as well. So a lot of the stuff that we see is definitely not real. That's the vibe that I was getting. That I was like, the person that looked like he's having cardiac arrest, he looked like he was an actual dummy. Or just, people are so fake in this world that they will really play like they're doing cardiac, or play like there's an accident on the road and stuff like that. It ain't a damn thing going on. Y'all just fools playing yourselves, just willing to just act all the damn time. Damn it. Just such actor and actresses. I mean, are they ever themselves? Ever. But yeah, the guy was like, oh, you can't use the bathroom. So I said, this is really weird. And I waited. I said, fuck out of here. So I feel like the goal was they want me to leave and not be able to use the bathroom, or they just wanted to be of inconvenience and piss you off. So I sat right on down looking at the shenanigans, looking at how people record. Like, we don't... A person really will record you first and then ask you, are you okay? Do I need to go? It's just weird. Or they'll record you while they're calling the ambulance. Like, does everything need to be recorded? Well, it's just like when we just taking in the moment, whether it's a crisis or it's a blessing. Why are people always recording nowadays? Y'all don't think that's a little kind of strange? Even when I was at my uncle's like party, they took, as soon as we was there, we was only there for 20 minutes. They took out their cameras and they started taking pictures. I'm like, damn, y'all just can't enjoy each other's company. This is why I tell y'all phones suck. Like, I be on there all the time and I see that I'm in a trance. So it really, which one is that? Oh, hey, I saw you earlier. Good night, little one. But yeah, that's the new one that was a part of my colony. I guess he like, look, I'm going, or she, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get me some food by any means. But they took pictures right away, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know how to just enjoy each other's company. It's very strange. So when I look at humans, I be like, damn, like, you gotta take your phone. Oh, friend, huh? I think I'm okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm like, why I can't just enjoy the moment? Like, we always have to have our phone out. It'll be like you just gave birth. What the hell? Oh, she sound real mad. But it'll be like you just gave birth and they want to take the camera out and take a picture. Instead of being... Because you know how you can just feel the natural contention and strife. And at this point, it gets serious. I told you some people are just like hateful demons and they just be mad. And they got to get their moment to get their check or whatever they trying to get. A reaction, I don't know. But I feel like some people, in the sense, that level of anger is just not even worth it. You can have it. But that was two things that I experienced when I was on my way to work. I already told you, I admit I was kind of late. It's my bad. Man, I got my food and I don't even want to make it. So the one that said, hey friend, was the one I told you that I used to cop from and had a sense. I don't know if he had an obsession with me. I'm going to just say that he has something. If a person tells you that they're attracted to you and they like you a lot, and that was his reason on why he wanted to give me free stuff, and no, guys, in no shape or form am I the kind of girl that is a prostitute. If, say I like wine, I don't care if you're promising to take me on a wine cruise and stuff like that. You can still lick it. That does not impress me. Well, I ain't even gonna tell what would impress me, but you got to dig a little deeper. figure out the person that you're trying to attack. That's the sense. But and this is not to judge in a sense, because when you're in a relationship and your spouse is getting, say y'all gonna do stuff, rendezvous when you were fornicating and y'all go to, that's the same thing. You kind of prostituting yourself for your lover, vice versa. So it's not even like judgment, like whatever you do. But if it's not your man and if it's not your brother or your father, and you do get gifts, sometimes men think that you are entitled to share pieces of yourself, and it's like, that shit ain't happening. So I always make that clear. I don't care what the rumor is. I don't care what they want to gas it up. Yo, guys, somebody disrespected me, and I really think it was somebody that one of the other people I was getting it from, my stuff, and I get a random text that basically said, you look like you suck it real good. So I said, oh, they definitely disrespectful. Bro, you ain't never gonna find out. And if you have any idea from somebody in my past, why don't y'all both hope on that memory? Okay, even if they said I was good, you could wish on that memory, because that's the only way you're gonna experience it. Okay, so that's I just be like, wow, I've never really experienced these kind of things, like getting disrespect. Of course, I've been disrespectful, but just some random stranger. So I'm just like, wow, they thirsty. But on my block, I have been offered by multiple older dudes to bask in their time. And I'm like, hell to the nah. It's not even that they're ugly or not attractive. It's just I don't want to date you. I'm not into your age bracket. It, I'm just not. If you 47, I don't care if I'm what age I am. It's still too old for me. You mad grown. Like you're not kind of grown, you're extra grown. So I'm like, ew. So I don't know, maybe that's my issue. Like I don't know, back in the days they was okay with 17-year-olds dating 27 and 35. Ew. I would have ran away from my family if they would have tried to make me marry some old man. I would have been like, this should not happen. So that's how severe it is for me, guys. And this is why they purposely keep bringing older dudes to make me feel not I can't be wanted. And then the ones that they bring that's young, you could tell they got like at least 20 demons on them, and they trying to give it to me, and I'm like, hell no. So not that I'm all that. I just experienced so many characters that I'm very aware. I'm taking ownership of my past too as well, and the trouble that I have put my mind and myself in, you know. So I'm way more alert that I will not just any kind of man is going to be welcome in my space. I'm aware even because, you know, they try to trick you because you have flaws and you have issues about you that I'm supposed to tolerate things. I don't give a damn how broken a person thinks I am. I really have come to grips of just what I don't want to engage with no more. I don't want the extra flattery man. I don't want the angry man. I don't want the man with the fake vision and he thinks I'm going to be his little dojo. I even had guys that I'm like, I'm dating you and you still in my actual ideas. Like one, he came back into my life, like we just had a conversation and he was like, I need somebody to piggyback my ideas off. Well, I look like you're like my partner. I will definitely be his personal cheerleader. Like he's going to know I support him and everything, but not you. Who are you? So that's why I was just like, oh, they trying to get me. So I've had a lot of people that gave off obsessive vibes, and I swear it's not because I think I'm all that. I'm just telling you what I experienced. Like, if once you ask a person for their number or even to go out on a date more than 3 times, you're a creep. Now, I know back then, you know, okay, you should be persistent and consistent. So if a man really like, girl, you gonna be my wife, and he's courting you, okay, whatever, you being persistent. But this is not that situation. It's like, you don't know me, I don't know you. We haven't really engaged with each other. You being weird. So give me the strength, Father. But that's it, guys.